RoboZone is presented by Kettering University. Think differently, learn differently. Stryker, discover your strengths and follow your passion with us. Consumers Energy, encouraging your inner genius. Blue Chip Talent, ridiculously good at advancing careers in IT and engineering. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Michigan Legacy Credit Union, building, preserving, sharing your legacy. We are coming to you from Cobo Center in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Welcome to a very special edition of State Champs RoboZone. I'm Lauren Plant.
And I'm Daniela Bruce.
And it has been an amazing season thus far in competitive robotics throughout the Great Lakes states, but this one in particular is pretty phenomenal.
And you know, we've got some sponsors that are knee-deep in the action down here in Detroit. Stryker, of course, and their two-time world champion Strike Force. And Lauren, why don't you tell everyone about CEO Dynamo?
Well, she is the president of promotion, the ambassador of AI. You'll meet Patty Poppy a little later in the show. Also, Kettering University is here in a big way. Not only do they have teams that they sponsor, but they also just enhance the entire experience here at Cobo Center.
It's definitely special. First Championship Detroit is where teams from all over the planet come to compete to see who will be crowned Destination Deep Space Champion. As you have heard, there's a lot of excitement about being down here in Detroit, but outside of gameplay, you might ask, what else is going on? The answer is a lot. Check it out.
Well, the student lounge is intended for the students to go and relax, but we actually have some big games they can play while they're there to have fun.
We're here because over a third of our students come to Kettering having had FIRST experience. So we know that kids who love FIRST will love Kettering.
Kettering is a great fit for FIRST students because Kettering actually still stays super involved with FIRST Robotics. They're actually the only university that has a FIRST Robotics Community Center. And so the FIRST Robotics Community Center currently houses about 9 teams from the Flint area.
So actually my robotics team, 1506 Metal Muscle, is based out of what we have at Kettering as our FIRST Robotics Community Center. I'll be here Friday and Saturday. My little brother is one of the drivers now, so I gotta go.
Innovation Fair is primarily the big sponsors of FIRST. They'll have some very entertaining and activations over there for the students.
We have people from all across the country and the world at this competition, so we're just helping spread the message about Kettering, what it's all about, what kind of education we can offer, because it's a really unique school. When they hear that Kettering offers these programs and these classes that are geared towards robotics, they're geeked about it. They really want to attend.
This is our 20th year in Scholarship Row at the World Championships. Kettering awarded 50 scholarships last year to high school students. So this is a big deal for us.
We've been in FIRST since the very beginning. We were the 3rd university in the United States to offer scholarships to FIRST students because we recognize the value of FIRST and what FIRST means to the students who participate in it. If you love robotics, you love FIRST, Kettering is where you take that and you make a career, you make a life out of it. Kettering is where you go pro.
RoboZone Nation, you need to get connected with us right now because soon enough, State Champs RoboZone is going 365. Bookmark our website, robozonetv.com. More importantly, follow us on your favorite social media platform. Like, follow, and subscribe, and we want to hear from you. All right, we're just getting started here. When we come back, we're going to catch up with the world champs, Strike Force.
We at Kettering believe it's very important to play an active role in the rebirth of Flint, this great American city.
We sponsor several teams here in the community center that are composed of students drawn from the Flint community. In fact, when Flint closed a high school in the northern part of the city, robotics team there didn't have a home. They came here, they became part of this community, and now we're proud to say they're a wonderful addition and a part of the fabric of the Flint Community Center. We also have programs at the elementary school and the junior high level. We have camps, and we see students from the Flint community here year-round, learning, experiencing FIRST robotics at all levels, and also seeing how that provides them a path for the future.
Genius is not born, it's nurtured. It's curious. Genius takes teamwork, patience. It keeps going until that moment when it shines. Introducing the Generation Genius Project, a consumer's energy educational initiative to inspire a passion in science, technology, engineering, and math. Discover the genius in all of us.
Welcome back to State Champs RoboZone at First World Championships Detroit. A team that knows a lot about winning is the Kalamazoo-based Strike Force. But they had a great challenge in front of them this year as they were gunning for a three-peat.
When you look at the teams that have showed up on Curie, we're going to have some serious work to do. It is going to be quite a slugfest, so I don't think anybody's going to know for sure how this turns out until it's over. A lot of powerhouse teams. We're just trying to make sure we're as ready as we can be. Kids are cranking on the robot, and we're pretty excited. A number of years ago, there was a dream that we could build enough of a brand in FIRST Robotics to build the Stryker name. You know, you look around and say, where are you going to get the workforce of the future? And Dean's right. It's here. It's these kids. And so we've built enough of a brand, and we've gotten excited enough as Stryker, as the organization, that this has become a big focus. And so we are now actively recruiting kids out of FIRST in high school and then chasing them all the way through college. So we're taking a page right out of how they do it in sports. But the competition for true talent could never be higher, and Stryker's all in when you think about FIRST Robotics.
You know, for 5 years now, State Champs RoboZone has been bringing you some of the best in high school robotics competition. But these days, STEM fun begins far before Algebra 2 class. Have you heard about FTC competition? How about FLL? Well, sit up in your chair and pay attention.
We're at the first championship here. We're in the first Lego League area where many kids from around the world, ages 6 to 14, are all competing to build their Lego robots. They're doing research projects. They're learning core values of what it takes to be a good human being at the same time as learning the technical skills that will eventually help them go on to one of the other FIRST programs so they can then go on and decide if they want to go into STEM careers in their future.
They're from Iowa. It's Cosmic Creation.
So what you see behind me here is the first Lego League challenge table. One of the things these first Lego League students must do is build a robot to complete the challenges on the board. And the students themselves get to pick which missions they want to complete. Each one's worth a bunch of different points, and they only have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to complete as many missions as possible, to gather as many missions as possible. They can use any Lego from any Lego set, and they design the robot how they want to complete the mission. So what you see here is not just a bunch of Lego models. They actually represent something that NASA's working on right now to research.
First Tech Challenge is an incredible program. It's part of the full FIRST progression of programs, as you know. It's going on here. So this year, I think there's over 6,000 teams in over 25 countries. What's different about First Tech Challenge is that teams they get the game in September. Their robots have to fit inside of an 18-inch starting cube and plays on a 12-foot by 12-foot field. They start off the match during 30 seconds of autonomous programming, descending from the rover, placing a marker, and then taking over, picking up balls and blocks that are to represent gold and silver minerals, and then at the end of the match, during the end game, to latch on and raise themselves back up to the lander to get additional points. What's different about First Tech Challenge also is the robot controller itself is an Android phone. One of the things with First Tech Challenge is it can be more sustainable. The initial cost of entry is lower. What's also incredible too is that it's a different model. So FRCU can put a whole bunch of students on one team. The sweet spot for team members is about 10 for First Tech Challenge. So if you're a school or a team and you've got 20 people, you have 2 teams.
When we come back, we've got a really cool story for you guys about how 2 first teams are doing their part in bridging the gap of peace. All that and more when State Champs RoboZone returns.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together, with our
Customers.
we are driven
to make
healthcare better.
Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
Attention graduating class of 2019, Michigan Legacy Credit Union is offering college scholarships.
I'm glad I opened my account. I used the Michigan Legacy Credit Union Scholarship to help attend community college.
Just open an account at Michigan Legacy Credit Union and apply for our scholarship. We are awarding 10 $1,000 scholarships for the graduating class of 2019. Go to MichiganLegacyCU.org to learn more. Start your financial future with Michigan Legacy Credit Union.
Are you stuck in your job? Getting frustrated playing the waiting game for the next opportunity to advance your career? Let Blue Chip Talent help. As an award-winning talent acquisition company, our specialty is matching candidates with careers in IT and engineering. At Blue Chip Talent, we take a laser-focused approach to reaching your career goals. We have access to jobs you won't find anywhere else to help advance your career faster and easier. Plus, we take care of you. Employees receive industry-leading benefits and competitive perks. Don't waste another minute worrying because we are ridiculously good at advancing careers.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser.
Probably one of the easiest fundraisers that I'm aware of. It's a logical fundraiser. You're buying a pizza and you're not paying $20 for the pizza. You're actually paying a little bit less for the pizza than what it's worth. And so to me, it's a win-win.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Welcome back to State Champs RoboZone, coming to you from the first championships in Detroit. We're here at Cobo Center, and I'll tell you what, the amount of FRC teams that are growing across the country is astronomical. Here in Michigan alone, we've exceeded over 500. Now, we have a lot of rookie teams, and there's a lot of pressure of being a rookie team, but getting to Worlds, that's clutch.
It's a huge honor to be able to compete among these teams that have been around for 10, 20 years. And I feel like it's a great accomplishment to be able to make it in our first year, and hopefully we can improve later on.
It is something you can't put into words. You just got to experience it. And as we've been telling our kids, just go out and have a good time, soak it in.
So we won Rookie All-Star at a district and also at states, which is how we qualified for Worlds, as well as winning the Imagery Award at another district event.
I would just say reach out of your comfort zone. Mainly, I don't like talking to people mostly, but I had to go out and present the team to different sponsors. Just step out of your comfort zone and keep learning, keep moving forward. Don't stop because it's hard.
We've been doing stuff as a team and working and pushing each other and persevering through our struggles, and it's really kept up our spirits.
We did a lot of planning, and we are a very planned and coordinated team, but we meet 4 times a week, anywhere from 2 to 5 hours a day. So just spend a lot of time building, and definitely make sure to get everyone's opinion in, and just so you can have the best ideas come out on top.
So when I heard about this robotics team, I immediately joined, and I feel like I found my second family. So it's not just about building a robot or just learning about STEM. You also meet other like-minded people and start making connections for your future.
I've built a lot of relationships with people I wouldn't have usually gotten even to talk to. So it's a great experience to just get out there and meet new people.
The MC Hammers are one of those rookie teams, and right now I'm here with the Jacktown Vectors. Both of those teams are sponsored largely by Consumers Energy. And speaking of energy, let's throw it to Lauren, who's got an interview with the CEO Dynamo to talk more about the teams they support.
All right, so you know the energy, quote unquote, is always picking up when we have a chance to talk with Patty Poppy, the CEO of Consumers Energy. And Patty, I know there are a lot of things that you do all year, and there are a lot of great things that Consumers Energy is involved with. Where does robotics rank?
Numero uno. Of course, wait, no, sorry. Second after keeping the lights on and the natural gas flowing. And right after that, we have FIRST Robotics.
Right, absolutely. And you are no stranger to this. You have been involved with this for a lot of your life. And so you guys as a group are always trying to prop up teams. And you've got several here.
Yes, I wear my red and white polka dots for the Riveters. Rosie the Riveters out of Marion High School. They're so awesome. All girls. They performed extraordinarily well at state. We're hoping for big things for them here at Worlds.
The Jacktown Vectors hailing out of Jackson, Team 2611.
Yeah, we are so proud. They have been a team that has brought in a whole bunch of new teams in Jackson. In fact, they have mentored and supported, and in their facility, they now actually have 4 to 5 teams on any given night working together to bring up new rookie teams this season.
5205, the Full Metal Jackets, one of the best names.
Full Metal Jackets, and you know what? That's a relatively new team, also who has been mentored by Jacktown Vectors, one of their sister teams, and they're doing great here today. We're so proud of them making it to Worlds so early in their career as a FIRST Robotics team.
Yeah.
MC Hammers, personally, I'm partial to their pants. They wear these gold pants. They're definitely too legit to quit.
Yeah.
Our goal at Consumers Energy is that every high school student in Michigan should have access to participate in a FIRST Robotics team. And so many of our policymakers agree with that, support that. We're bringing first-timers down here today to gain more alignment and more enrollment for making that possible here in Michigan.
You know, I love robotics because it teaches them skills. They get excited. They learn the importance of how they do have to work together.
This is everything that Michigan is made of. It's energy, it's innovation, it's the next generation, it's students, and it's robotics. This has been so cool.
You know, when you come here, you feel good because you know the country is in really good hands because of these outstanding young people that are competing here today.
You know, you don't have to win to be a winner here. Every single kid who's competing on this field will be able to go pro with the skills that they're getting from being on a FIRST Robotics team. These are the kids who go first to the top of our list for hiring, so we don't even think of it just as potential access for talent for our company, but for all the companies in Michigan to make Michigan such an awesome place to be and work.
There are conflicts around the world that seem never ending, but anytime two sides can come together to celebrate sport, in this case robotics, we should all celebrate.
So our team this is our 7th year as a team, and we're a team that is from the area of Tel Aviv and Israel, so from the center, and our school is a school which kids come from the entire country to learn in.
Where the Green Rockets is an Arab team. Green Bloods right here is a Jewish team. So the main idea was we go to we visit them, they visit us, we make friendships with them, we work together, we learn from them because we're a brand new team.
In general, the Israeli delegation are very connected, and we have these scarves that are the entire delegation, but specifically both of our teams, we are friends. That's the purpose of Binding Hearts, our project, that we open team in the Arab sector in order to use technology to bind us and leave all the conflicts behind. And that's exactly what we managed to do, because they are our friends, they are our family.
Deep Space is actually my first game on the FRC program, but it seems so cool. I mean, I really like to watch games, and I feel like it kind of, you know, it's gonna sound like really cheesy, but you know how they always say you can get to anywhere, even to space if you want? And I feel like that's what FIRST is all about.
It's a really good experience for teams because you're kind of stuck in a very small space together. You have to talk to each other. Yeah, we do a lot of bonding, and I think it's really the height of the season, and also it's really fun just hanging around with our friends. So
we love being in FIRST, because FIRST gives us an opportunity to inspire and expose ourselves to technology and STEM values, science, technology, mathematics, engineering, and we want to spread that message. So that's what we've done over the past 7 years as a team.
Quite simply, that is what it is all about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more break before we come back and find out which teams reign supreme at the first Championships Detroit. We're also going to remind you of everywhere that State Champs RoboZone was this season. We were north, south, and east of Michigan this year. The finish line is straight ahead. Stay with us.
If your heart decides to fly, you just let your heart decide.
We have committed to reducing our carbon emissions and going to zero coal. It is the heart of our commitment to serving people, the planet, and prosperity.
It's hard for young people to get financed, and Michigan Legacy helped me get my first auto loan. For that, I'm forever grateful, and I love this credit union.
At Michigan Legacy Credit Union, students are eligible to get a car loan without a cosigner. We are offering car loans to members who are 18 years or older and have not established credit yet. If you have a job, Michigan Legacy Credit Union can provide a car loan you can afford, allowing you to make your first big purchase. Go to MichiganLegacyCU.org to learn more. Start your financial future with Michigan Legacy Credit Union.
Welcome to Hungry Howie's.
We ordered one of the new stuffed flavored crust pizzas. Sorry, when my stomach talks, I always listen. Of course I'll share it with you. Do not use that language with me.
Flavor starts here with fresh dough made daily and 100% real mozzarella cheese. Order a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99 and make it a stuffed flavored crust for only $2 more.
Hungry
Howie's!
Welcome back to State Champs RoboZone. You know, we definitely stepped out of our comfort zone this year, but had a chance to meet so many great companies, teams, and people in robotics all over the Great Lakes State. We were at the site of the Final Four. We went submerged in Ann Arbor, and we also saw robots paint to Metallica. It's been a wild ride. Our mission is to celebrate everything going on in competitive robotics, and here's just a reminder of what we saw.
So the problem was to design a robot that could shoot a basket from pretty much anywhere from half court to right under the hoop.
Very tight timeline, especially in the last few weeks as we were pulling everything together. It was quite the time crunch.
The most stressful part about everything in the past few months is just making sure that whatever we had to shoot the ball would be powerful enough and would have enough range to actually be able to do all those different types of shots.
So this was exciting. I really did enjoy this. It was a blast seeing those young guys try to figure out all those variables. Well, I mean, I'm an engineer at heart. That's kind of my passion. When I went to college, I wanted to be an engineer. And this is high-level stuff, and I was very impressed with these kids.
It's a wild show, isn't it? We are, you've heard of 3-ring circus? It's an 11-ring circus. We have 11 different events going on. We got elementary kids, middle school, high school, post-secondary. We got combat robots. We got kids doing Internet of Things, manufacturing. It's all here.
So the ASME eFest program is a global program. We run it every single year.
So today we have the final 16 teams out of 57 that are going to be going head-to-head.
A little over 800 students here from not just all over the United States, but also from some foreign countries.
I think it went great. I think the students behaved very well. I think they performed very well, and I think they built some really magnificent pieces of machinery.
We have made our way over to Ford Field because this is it. The stage is set for First Championship Detroit to crown their world champions. The energy, the atmosphere, the anticipation, it's all almost too much to handle. Let's go down to the arena.
After the 6 alliances battled it out at Cobo in the semifinals, the Archimedes and Darwin divisions advanced to the big show here at Ford Field. Representing Archimedes in the Red Alliance, the Ontario, Canada teams, CellX 5406 and 1310 Runnymede Robotics. The third Alliance member is Team 930, Mukwonago Bears from Wisconsin. The lone Michigan representative on this squad, Team 4004 Mars Rovers from Muskegon, who were waiting in the wings if needed. The Blue Alliance from the Darwin Division, led by Team 3707, the Brighton Techno Dogs. They're joined by fellow Michiganders, the legendary Thunder Chickens, Team 217 from Sterling Heights, and Team Rembrandts 4481, all the way from the Netherlands. The fourth pick, Team 1218 SCH Vulcan Robotics out of Philadelphia. In match 1, the Red Alliance showed why they were the highest-ranked team from the semis. The Ontario Robots came out swinging and came out on top with a comfortable 107-101 victory. But the Michigan-led Blue Alliance did not go down without a fight, as they not only stayed alive for a third match, but shifted momentum to their side with a dominating performance and final score of 96-78. In Finals 3, everything seemed to be going in favor of the Blue Alliance until disaster struck during the endgame. The Thunder Chickens tipped over during the climb, unable to recover. So the question on everyone's mind, rooting for Blue, was there enough still to give the Michigan teams the come-from-behind upset? When all the points were tallied, it was the Techno Dogs, Thunder Chickens, and Team Rembrandts Alliance eking out a 1-point victory, 91-90. Wow.
I'll probably start crying tomorrow. I'll probably start watching those Blue Alliance matches and going, oh my God.
We won everything, and
it's a dream come true.
It's a dream come true, man. It's so crazy.
I feel like the secret to us winning today was just keeping the positive energy, hearing the people in the crowd, always cheering for all of our Alliance members. We really became one family on the field today, and I feel like that's what helped us most win today.
It felt like a family. For one day, I didn't feel Dutch. I feel Michigan.
Well, Lauren, another incredible season has come to a close. We would like to say congratulations to our FRC, FTC, and LEGO League World Champs.
That's right, and if you think RoboZone is coming to an end, well, you are sorely mistaken. We have a number of summer events that we'll be attending, and we've got a fall schedule being set up that is simply going to knock your socks off. So you might be asking yourself, how do I know when all this incredible content is online? Simple. You gotta follow RoboZone Show on your favorite social media platform.
Of course, we want to thank our amazing sponsors for making this show possible. We've got Blue Chip Talent, Hungry Howie's, Michigan Legacy Credit Union, and a special shout out to Stryker Corporation, Kettering University, and of course, Consumers Energy.
That's right. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time on State Champs RoboZone.